Hello dear students. In last lecture we studied about the morphology of stem. Today we will be studying about the morphology of leaf. Well, now you will say CBSE has deleted this topic from this year exams. But dear students, these topics are of great importance because these concepts are interrelated to many other topics which have not been deducted or deleted. Also, you will have to prepare for NEET where these topics are not deleted. And also in today's newspaper, it is clearly mentioned in the Times of India that teachers can take up the deleted topics also. So please pay attention to these topics also because it is very important to understand these concepts and then apply it to so many other places. Like in this chapter, the description of families, like two families is there. So they have not deleted it. So unless you study the types of leaves, how will you correlate there? So please, or you take care and understand whatever concepts I am teaching. So today we will be studying about the leaf and we will be studying about its morphology, venation, types of leaves, phyllotaxy and leaf modifications. And you will understand it with interest because I will sustain your interest. Okay, so let's first begin with morphology of leaf. So leaf, as you all know, it is the part of the shoot system. And this is a diagram of a leaf. And similarly, I've got a twig. This is a hibiscus leaf, China rose. So if you see, the leaf has got leaf blade, which is called lamina. It has got in the lamina, there are the network. That network is called venations. There are veins present. So the arrangement is called venation, which we will study later on. Then there is a stalk. This stalk is called as petiole. Then at the base of that stalk, there are small outgrowths, generally two outgrowths. These outgrowths are called as stipules. These are stipules. These are stipules which protect the leaf in the bud stage. Okay. And then in the axil of every leaf, there is always a small bud. So this is the structure of a leaf. The lamina, petiole, stipules, axillary bud. So next we will study about the venation. Venation is the arrangement of veins in the leaf. The way they are arranged. So the venations can be divided basically into two main categories. Reticulate, that is network-like, or second is parallel. For example, this is a dicot leaf, China rose. You can see the network is there. The veins are arranged in such a way that they are forming the network. So generally in dicots, the venation is reticulate in dicots. Whereas in case of monocots, it is parallel venation. For example, here it's a monocot leaf. So the monocot leaves have got a parallel venation. All the veins, they are parallel to the midrib. The main vein is called as the midrib and all other veins, they are parallel to the midrib. So that is the parallel venation. Whereas in case of reticulate venation, the midrib, that is the main vein is there and all other veins are forming a network-like structure. network. So that is called reticulate venation. In case of reticulate or in case of dicot, it is the reticulate venation, and in case of monocot, the venation is parallel. Then next comes the types of leaves. The leaves can be divided into two main types, simple leaves and compound leaves. What are simple leaves? Simple leaves are those leaves where the lamina is entire, first case, or if the lamina is incised or there are certain cut works there. You can see some cut works is also there. But that cut or that incision is not touching the midrib. In that case, that is a simple leaf. But in case of certain other leaves, like this is a rose leaf. So this is one complete rose leaf. This is one leaf of rose. These are not 5 leaves. This is one leaf. And here this is midrib. This is midrib. And this lamina is showing incision. And that incision is touching the midrib. So this is a compound leaf. Likewise, this is a branch of compound leaf. This is one leaf because the incision is touching the midrib. How will I find out that this is a branch containing simple leaf and this is a compound leaf? Well, to see that, if you talk about a leaf, every leaf will arise only from the node, and it will always have a bud in its axil, and there will be stipules also. Whereas in case of the leaflets in compound leaf, there will be no buds here, a single bud will be there. So this is one leaf and these are leaflets. So the leaves can be of simple type or compound. For example, I will show you another leaf. This leaf. Is this a simple leaf or compound leaf? This is a simple leaf. Why? Because incisions are there, but these incisions are not touching the midrib. They are just culminating here only. So this is also a simple leaf, whereas this becomes a compound leaf because the incisions are touching the midrib. Okay. Again, now when you talk about compound leaf, compound leaves can be of two types, pinnate or palmate. Pinnate means the incisions are directed towards the midrib. For example, neem is a pinnate leaf. Whereas when the incisions are directed towards the petiole, as in this case, then that leaf is called as palmate leaf. So I don't have any palmate leaf, but you must have seen methi. So methi, fenugreek, is an example of a palmate leaf. Okay, so these are the types of leaves. Next we'll study about the phyllotaxy. Phyllotaxy means the arrangement of leaves on a branch. So if you see, the arrangements can be of three types. First is alternate, second is opposite, and third is whorled. First, let us see alternate. In case of China rose, from one node, only one leaf will arise. And then second node, another leaf will arise, and that too alternate. If one leaf is arising on this side, the next leaf will arise here, and the next leaf will arise here. So this is called alternate. Means one leaf arises from one node and in an alternate fashion. This is also called spiral arrangement. So first type of phyllotaxy is alternate. Then second is opposite. In case of opposite phyllotaxy, from one node, always there will be two leaves arising. Here also, you can see here. From each node, there will be two leaves arising. So this is called as opposite. It is, for example, in case of guava, this is a leaf branch of guava having opposite phyllotaxy. Then third is whorled. In whorled phyllotaxy, from each node, more than two leaves arise. For example, here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 leaves are arising from one node. Here also so many leaves are arising. Here also so many leaves are arising. So example is oleander. So this is called phyllotaxy. After phyllotaxy, let's study about the modifications in. Now let us study about the different modifications in leaves. I have mentioned various types of modifications in leaf. First is foliage. The green leaves are called as foliage leaves. The leaves which are papery, green and performing photosynthesis are called foliage leaves. Then next are the scaly leaves. Like in case of this onion, the leaf, this scaly paper-like leaf, which do not perform any photosynthesis. They are protective. So such leaves are called as scaly leaves, brown colored leaves. Next are the fleshy leaves. So the another leaves which are present inside this onion, they are all fleshy. They are storing the food or water. Also in case of, what is this leaf? Yes, it's aloe vera. So you can see this aloe vera leaf has got so much of gel inside it. So this is a fleshy leaf. Next are the spines. I will show you this cactus. In this cactus, the photosynthesis is performed by the stem, which is called phyloclad. But these pointed structures are called the spines. They are protective in function and they prevent the excess loss of water due to transpiration. So such leaves are called as spines. So thorn is a stem modification, whereas spine is a leaf modification. Next are the tendrils. Right now I don't have any leaf tendril. I showed you the stem tendrils in case of grapevine. But in case of pea plant, matar, so there the leaves are modified into spring-like structure and that is a leaf tendril, modification of leaf. Next are the phyllodes. Phyllodes are the flattened petiole. For example, in case of acacia, Australian acacia, the petiole is leaf-like and the actual leaf is a very small leaf. It falls down. It falls down and then this petiole part looks like a leaf and behaves like a leaf. This is called phyllodes. So please don't get confused with three terms: phyloclad, cladode and phyllodes. Phyloclad and cladode are stem modifications, whereas phyllodes is a leaf modification. Then next are the insectivorous plants. In insectivorous plants, these pitcher, bladder and flytrap, they are again the leaf modification. For example, if I draw a pitcher plant has got a petiole and then the pitcher is actually the lamina. This is petiole, this is lamina and this is leaf apex and the veins are acting as spine-like structures. So this is a modification of leaf. Likewise, bladder and fly traps, they are also the leaf modification. So today we have studied about all about different aspects of leaf. So please go through it, understand it, and we will be correlating it at various places. Thank you.